Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about Mars in Sagittarius. Mars goes into Sagittarius in December 27th and remains there till 5th February 2024. So this is starts very difficult because it is going to cross through Gandanta, immediate conjunction with Mercury, and it is also combust, but it ends gloriously. It is a very powerful transit of Mars, and there is a Parivartana Yoga with Jupiter. I will talk more about it. Let us explore. Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton, and we are talking Mars in Sagittarius. Do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. Also, you can see I'm still in India and I'm recording this while in India. So welcome to my Chandigarh home. And it's a pleasure to talk to you. Also, to remind you that I'm doing seminar on 2024 planets. All the details are on my website, komilla.com. I'll be posting things on YouTube as well, a lot of stuff. But if you want to get a full detailed analysis, then you can come on my seminar on 6th of January. Details at komilla.com. And so Mars in Sagittarius. You see, Mars is now on its power trip, and right up to really end of March, he is powerful. Then he starts having a clash with Saturn. And you can listen to the Mars-Saturn conjunction in my Saturn video. Now, I've talked about it in detail, which is happening in April 2024. So this video is about Saturn in 2024. But Mars right now, so let's focus on right now. He is strong in Sagittarius, and he comes in on 27th of December. But that crossing is a Gandanta crossing. And I made another video about Sun in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius always a very dramatic entry into Sagittarius because it is entering from a Gandanta position, and that means it's unstable, it's unsettled. And this year, Mercury is retrograding there in Gandanta, and there's an immediate clash of Mars-Mercury. And then Mars is in Gandanta for a couple of days, and it gets out, and then he is coming into his own and powerful and strong. And one good thing about Mars in Sagittarius is that throughout its Scorpio transit, it was combust. I couldn't make a video about Mars in Scorpio, but throughout that transit, Mars was combust, even though in his own sign. And now in Sagittarius, he is getting out of the shadow of the sun, although sun is there. So it is a fire sign. So don't get me wrong, Mars is not suddenly going to become sweet and cuddly. He's still going to be Mars. Mars is the planet of war. He is the commander-in-chief. He gets things done. You know, we can get things done. It'll be a lot of energy. And then on the super positive note, Mars, Jupiter are in Parivartana Yoga. Jupiter is in Aries, Mars is in Sagittarius, and according to your sign, which type of Parivartana Yoga you can get, that is to be decided, and I will just talk about it later in how Mars affects you. But there are three types of Parivartana Yoga. I made a video about it. One is a Maha Parivartana Yoga. The other one is a Danya Parivartana Yoga and Khala Parivartana Yoga. So I'll put a link here so that you can check out the Parivartana Yoga video. But these exchange of signs can be extremely positive for certain signs. And both for Jupiter and for Mars, this exchange, they are friends, they are helpful. Also, Mars is in Sagittarius, which is Guru sign. It's the 9th house of the Guru. It's the 9th house of teaching, and Mars is teaching us something and also encouraging us to transform. In my Sun in Sagittarius video, I said always once a year, when Sun goes into Sagittarius, it's a time to make changes for ourselves. Now, this year, Mars also is in Sagittarius, and Jupiter being in Aries is also impacting Sagittarius through Parivartana Yoga. That means that this is an ideal opportunity for your New Year resolutions to make some difference that really matters. And in each chart, of course, depending on how these planets are placed, where Sagittarius is, that is also important. But according to me, all positions are good, because if we take it with the right attitude and we work on it properly. The biggest issue to watch out for this Mars in Sagittarius is the start. 27th, 28th, 29th of December, Mars is going to be in Gandanta. On 28th, 29th, it is having an exact conjunction with Mercury, which is not very good, not easy. And, that is tough. I already made a video with Mercury in Sagittarius, but Mars going into Sagittarius, straight on having a clash. And this is the clash between action and intellect. Mercury is the intellectual planet, Mars is the action planet. And, we need to think about our actions. That's what Mercury is telling Mars. Whether Mars listens is a different matter, or whether any one of you listen is a different matter. So how does it affect you? Remember, we are looking from your ascendant and moon sign. Aries, this is a wonderful transit for you. However, you have to watch the first 3 days of the transit, when Mars is in Gandanta and having the conjunction with Mercury. After that, Mars is in Parivartana Yoga, and this is a Maha Parivartana Yoga, very positive. Jupiter's in your ascendant, Mars is in your 9th house. Good luck, good opportunity, a super start to 2024 for you. Taurus, Mars, not the best planet for you. It's in your 8th house. Sagittarius is your 8th house. Change, transformation, unexpected events. It also could relate to partners going through some unexpected energy. However, this Parivartana Yoga between the 8th and the 12th house, Jupiter's in the 12th house and Mars is in the 8th house. This is also called a Viparita Raja Yoga by transit. That means the two Dusthana houses are getting connected, 12th and 8th. And that means that through change, you will find power and you will find strength. And of course, during this transit, Venus is in Scorpio in the 7th house. So definitely something to do with partnership and relationships, but also the fact that what seems to be like a change energy can also be very strong. Gemini, Mars is not the best planet for you. You are the thinker and Mars is the action planet. So you definitely have to watch 27, 28, 29, maybe 30th when Mars, Mercury are together. And then Mercury will come back and have another conjunction with Mars. All this information is in my Mercury in Scorpio Sagittarius video. So I put a link and do watch that. But otherwise, 7th house Mars and Jupiter is in Aries in your 11th house of finances. This is a Maha Parivartana Yoga for you. So you see, having that extra knowledge of Jyotish makes you understand that what appears more complicated to start with actually becomes a very positive transit. And it can be good financially, good opportunities, general good luck, thing to watch out is not too many arguments with your loved ones, partners, husband, wife, spouse. That is very important. Cancer, Mars is a great planet for you. However, this Sagittarius is the 6th house. So 6th house is hard work, responsibility, duty, and Aries is your 10th house. So it's a lot to do with work and responsibility. But because this Parivartana Yoga is a Danya Parivartana Yoga between 6th and 10th house, it can bring some obstacles regarding work. So be prepared for it, even though Jupiter's unfettered in your 10th house and doing very well. I would say that watch for this if there is obstacle, and be conscious of people working for you, be supportive to them, people working under you, and do some karma yoga. That would be good. Leo, Mars in Sagittarius, excellent transit for you. Mars is in Sagittarius and Jupiter's in Aries. Sagittarius is your 5th house. Aries is your 9th house. This is a Mahaparivartana Yoga. So you're due some good luck. So Saturn is aspecting your ascendant. Sun is also in Sagittarius, your 5th house. And this can give a good opportunity for you, general good luck. Mars is the best friend for Leo. So people will help you to find the right direction. Virgo, Mars not the best planet for you. Mars is in your 4th house, home, happiness. So you can feel very agitated, and you have to find a way how to use this Mars energy. And during this time, Mercury is also retrograde, then he's going, back to Scorpio. So the start of Mars, where the Mars-Mercury conjunction is there, 27th to 30th of December, very much days to watch out for and be careful and don't feel aggravated. And then Aries for you is the 8th house. So this is not a positive Parivartana Yoga. 8th and 4th house, you can feel unsettled. You can want to make change at home. I think it's a good idea not to do those things. Traveling may be better because traveling. Libra, Mars in Sagittarius is your 3rd house of action. Generally, Mars transit in 3rd house is very good. And it gives you a lot of energy to make things happen. And it's powerful. Mars, is doing Parivartana with the 7th house. The Parivartana Yoga is not positive. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Khala Parivartana Yoga. Khala Parivartana Yoga means you have to sort out the wheat from the chaff. Some things are not easy, some things are good. So that Jupiter, Mars, both of them for Libra, not the best planets. So watch out for any advice you're taking or any actions you're doing impulsively. Keep a Libra balance. That is the best. Scorpio, Mars, your Lagna Lord, is good news for you. He's getting out of combustion. It's in the 2nd house of finances, money. So all that is very good. I would say a good idea to think about sorting out your savings, your future finances, because 2nd house is Dhana Bhava. It's the house of wealth. It's not the house of earning. So you are accumulating your wealth or thinking about planning what is your future planning about your money. All of us are not super wealthy, but whatever you have, this is a good time to think about. However, the Parivartana Yoga with Jupiter is not such a positive one because Jupiter is transiting your 6th house and Mars is in the 2nd house. 6th house is house of obstacles. And you have to be careful, especially with any investment, that you don't create obstacles for yourself. Also, 2nd house is house of speech. So be careful what you say. Mars will be very dynamic. I must say what I feel like. And maybe watching what you say would be good. Sagittarius, great transit for you. You have Jupiter in Aries, and Aries Lord Mars is in the Lagna, 5th and first house combination. It's a Mahaparivartana Yoga. Excellent start to the new year. And Jupiter continues in Aries, 5th house, no Rahu in sight. Very positive. Many opportunities for you. Opportunities are not something that you would have to struggle with. It will just come naturally for you. And Mars in the Lagna can make you want to do things, activate situations. Only thing to watch out is because Mars also rules your 12th house. And sometimes 12th house as a ruler can encourage you to overspend or do things overconfidence, and regarding spending money. So be careful about that. Capricorn, Mars is in your 12th house, not the best transit for you. It's not an easy transit, and you have to be careful about your expenses, money, because Mars is always energy, so he's encouraging you to overdo things. And 12th house being house of expense is not just money expense, it can be emotional or action that gets no reward. And Mars Parivartana is also a Danya Parivartana Yoga because Jupiter's in Aries, 4th house, Mars in the 12th house. Best case scenario, it can make you travel and do things that is pleasurable and expensive, but pleasurable expense. But, you don't want to, at this stage, decide that you're changing your home or doing something like that. That is an important thing to consider. And don't make yourself unsettled, homeless, unsettled. Aquarius, Sagittarius is your 11th house. So this is quite a positive Mars transit. 10th house Lord in the 11th. It can help you make decisions regarding career opportunities, money coming in regarding career, because Mars 10th Lord in the 11th is good. Mars also rules your 3rd house. So 3rd house is action. So you'll be very motivated to think about your earnings, and it's the start of the year, so you can think what you want to do. Now, only thing with the Jupiter-Mars exchange of signs, the Parivartana Yoga, this is a Kala Parivartana Yoga. So sometimes it can encourage the wrong change, and that is what you have to be cautious about, careful. And if you do things a bit patiently, then that would be the best thing. You also, Aquarius, have to remember that Saturn is in your ascendant and Aquarius moon is having Sade Sati. I remind you every time, but so caution, restraint, best option. Pisces, Mars is a great planet for you. He's transiting your 9th house of Guru, and Jupiter's in the 2nd house of wealth. So wealth of wisdom, knowledge, great Parivartana Yoga for you. I'm Pisces ascendant and I'm doing my India trip with this transit later on because I go to South India in the end of January. And that is the time when Jupiter Mars will be in Parivartana, and I found that very auspicious for me. So you see the 9th house is activated, so pilgrimage, spiritual things, higher mind, study. It's a great time if you're thinking about studying, if you're thinking about doing something positive for yourself. Pisces, you are in a good place. So that is it for me today. Do remember to subscribe. Lots of new information coming just now. Thank you very much.